And now the starting lineups for your Erie Commodores. In goal, number 1, Tyler Card. The defenders, number 2, Dylan Gray. Number 3, Danny Franco. Number 13, Ryan Merchant. Number 23, Santiago Echeverry. The midfielders, number 8, Charlie Peterson. Number 10, Dylan Sumner. Number 20, Zach Meyer. Number 6, Mika Lankoff. The forwards, number 9, Dennis Verbinski. And number 29, Alex Leah. Once again, fans, the Commodores would like to thank all of their 2024 season sponsors, including the Erie College of Osteopathic Medicine, Erie Insurance, Marquette Savings, Northwest, Budweiser, Velocity Network, Prescott Downs and Cassini, Harry's Construction, Vision Erie, U6, Erie Sports Center, and John Russell Brewing Company. And once again, fans, concessions are available at the entrance and the outside rather of the hockey rink. Merchandise is available at the merchandise tent at the stadium entrance and at the concession stand. We offer beer from John Russell Brewing Company.
And welcome back. If you joined us for the thrilling conclusion of the first game, the women's action here, we are at Saxon Stadium on the campus of Mercyhurst University in Erie. This is Jack Quinn with you. We've got Flower City and the Erie Commodores here in this NPSL match. A wild game on the women's side. Erie led it 3-0 at halftime, but they gave up 4 unanswered in the second half. Flower City tying it in the 90th minute, winning it in extra time. Commodores fell 4-3. Obviously, the men will look for a better result here against Flower City. Commodores will be in their traditional home royal blues with the white numbers. Flower City is in I don't even know how you'd really describe it. It's pink and dark purple stripes with white with black numbers and almost Zubaz-style pants, I guess. Doesn't really matter. We'll go through the lineups once we get underway. Tyler Card back in net for Erie. Kodai Suzuki, the very tall goalkeeper for Flower City, out of Rochester. This is the Commodores' first home match since a 1-1 draw with Steel City way back on the 25th of May. Well, not way back, but back on the 25th of May. Was quite breezy earlier today. In fact, in that women's match, all 7 goals were scored at the south end of the stadium. It's a north wind, which has made it nice and cool this weekend in the mid-60s. It was sunny earlier. It's now a little bit overcast as we head toward darkness, although this game will be played in daylight. But that wind, again, was going left to right on your screen, and all 7 goals were scored with the team at their backs, but it has died down considerably since, and it's going to go back to Greg's. We're underway. I mentioned now, in goal for Flower City is Suzuki, number 1. The defenders, number 2, Ajan Rajmohan. Number 6, Matthew Bamford. That's Rajmohan. Number 19, Gavin Rice. The midfielders, Ishu Nisizono, number 7. Will Kelly, number 8. Dylan Rice, number 11. Jamison Rayleigh, number 13. Antonio Lagamba, number 20. The forwards, Jacob Vitale, number 4. Rodrigo Almeida, number 28. Mentioned Card is in goal for Erie. The defenders, number 2, Dylan Greggs. Number 3, Danny Prito. Number 13, Ryan Mervchik. As this one comes down, and we've got an offside whistle. Our first, we had quite a few of those in the women's game, incidentally. Other defender, number 28, Santiago Echeverry. The midfielders, number 8, Charlie Peterson. Number 10, Dylan Sumner. Number 20, Zach Meyer. Number 6, Mika Lankoff. And the forwards, Dennis Verbinski. And number 29, Alex Leah. And it looks like here we're going to get a corner in the very early going for the Commodores. Sumner's going to go over to take it. Erie looking to get a quick leg up here. There's the cross. Oh, beautiful effort. Couldn't tell if that was Peterson or Verbinski, but it wouldn't have counted anyway. And it'll go the other way. Went over the back, I believe was the call there of the Flower City player. Certainly unique uniforms for Flower City. Greggs will throw it in. Just underway here. Glad you could join us on this comfortable Saturday, late afternoon, early evening from Southeast Erie, Pennsylvania at Division I Mercyhurst University. Oh, that's a nice ball played up ahead. Almeida, offside. Trying to see what the design is on their pants. I didn't want to go up to any of them pregame and say, can I get a closer look at your pants? You don't want to do that, you know, be odd. But in any event, this is the second official home match for the Commodores. Well, that's sort of how you describe it. They had a friendly home and home with Buffalo, former rival FC Buffalo. They fell, but that one was not an NPSL match. 3 home matches remaining. Niagara, Southern Indiana, which is actually a distant suburb of Louisville. That's how far south it is in Indiana. That's going to be a hike for them to get up here. And then Akron City FC. Those guys played a heated match last year. Remember the one in Akron watching the live stream. Into the box, smothered up. Played up. Boy, that was a nice ball. Verbinski, cross, whacked out. Corner number 2 coming up for Erie in front of that tractor equipment down there. I actually think it's football workout equipment, but don't know what that orange thing is there. Is that part of a sled? It's a sled? Okay. Near side corner coming up for Erie. They have pretty much controlled the field position here in the first 5+ minutes. That's Leah over there. He is an excellent goal scorer. Knocked away by Bamford, but kept in. A lot of room over here on the near side. Echeverry, big ball in. That's going to go over everything for a goal kick. Looking at the streamers on top of the south goalpost for American football, looks like actually the wind has shifted since earlier today when it was coming swiftly out of the north. We've got a whistle, and it'll be free kick for the Commodores. Played near side, in, short hop. Problem that time for Meyer is there was nobody in front of the net to cross it to. Up ahead, boy, that was a nice ball. I believe Rice is onside. That was deflected, and it was gobbled up by Card. Once it gets deflected by the defender, who knows where it can go. That was a pretty good job there by 11 Dylan Rice of Flower City to get down there, but scoring attempt at least then was thwarted, but they've got some room here. And diving to the right is Card, as that time Rice just couldn't get much on it. 8th minute, no score. Excellent crowd on hand today. Biggest of the season. It is Commodore Club Day for all of the younger Commodores as they have come out with their parents. And they had free snow cones. They had a snow cone truck for all of the younger Commodore players that were out there at the parking lot at halftime of the women's game and in between the women's and men's match. And they were honored on the field in between games as well. And this one will go in the other direction, throw for Flower City. A lot of room here on the near side for Greggs. Plays it back. I don't know if he left that on purpose or not, but it worked out. Near side now, it's Kelly. Kelly gets around Greggs. Good battle here going on. And Kelly just leaves it for Lagamba, and they'll reset it. One other thing about these Flower City uniforms, they have an advertisement in a place you don't normally see. Inside trip. I think we're going to get a PK. Nope. Wow, they play on. Ooh. Looked like there was a little bit of contact there. He may have fallen on his own. Either way, I thought we were going to have a penalty kick. We did not. Jump the gun again. 11th minute, no score. Leah leaves it, and perhaps a miscommunication there between Leah and Meyer. And Suzuki, the keeper, controls it. This is pretty much the same lineup we've seen this year. Nice pass up ahead. Leah, can he get across? He does. Deflect it out. We're going to have another corner. Third of the match for Erie. Knocked away. Approaching the 13th minute, no score. Boy, I tell you what, the crowd, it was pretty into it. If you're just joining us in the women's game, the Commodore women's team led 3-0 at halftime, and then Flower City came back with 4 unanswered. They tied it in the 90th minute. They won it in extra time. Well, took the go-ahead goal in extra time. It's not golden goal. It's just stoppage time. Played up. And what a play coming out of the net by Card. If he didn't get a foot on that, it was a goal. No question about it. Great job. And the aggression from the keeper. Free kick. Boy, not a lot of contact there. But I was going to say, crowd feels a little dead. I think there's still, even though there was an hour in between matches, I think they're still a little stunned by the way that women's game ended over the final 45 minutes. And it goes right to Card. I don't think that was what Flower City was necessarily looking for. Well, it turned out that it's a good thing there was not a baseball game on the diamond behind us, because a number of the junior Commodores are enjoying a game of kickball over there on the diamond. It was always a fun gym class sport, but the gym teacher would change the rules, make you run the other way around the bases, would mess everything up. Get very frustrated. And Leah goes into the training table. Good thing it's padded. Throws it in. It's a nice job by number 6, Bamford, to head that out. If it had gone over his head, might have been a chance for Erie. Near side, Kelly. Now Lagamba, and they're just going to play it back. No real scoring threats of note yet in this match here. We're in the 15th minute, but perhaps one here. Played in. They're on side, and nicely done. Prito was able to win it and get it out of there. It should have been a handball, and it was. Fact to that end about scoring chances, I don't think we've had a shot on goal yet. Played up. I don't think Leo was onside anyway, but it goes back to Suzuki. It was well done by Almeida to win that, but again, it was like 1-on-4. He couldn't get anything off there. 17th minute, still scoreless here in Erie. Flower City making the about 2.5-hour drive, straight shot on I-90. Unless, of course, they stopped at the duty-free shop in Niagara Falls. This one up ahead. Here comes Meyer with a cross. He's got room. There it is, knocked out. Ooh, on a run there was Sumner. If that one had cleared through, thought for a moment Sumner might have a shot at it, but it was deflected out prior to that, but it'll be a corner, rather, coming up for Erie. Lankoff will take it. This is the third corner of the match so far for Erie, none as of yet for Flower City. Knocked away. Leah over there to the left of the lacrosse net. Speaking of lacrosse, national champions, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, for the second year in a row. That one goes over, and oh my, from this angle I thought it might have been going in, as Suzuki, who's got to be 6'4" at least, went up for that and used it all, tipped it out, and now it'll be a corner on this side. I mean, Suzuki with some of these players, it's like when you're like in 7th grade and the one kid is like 6 foot and everyone else is 5'8" or something. And he whacks it away again. No soup for you. As we just keep going back and forth here with corners. And there's a player down in the net. That's Rajamahan. Looks like he's all right. See if Erie can poke one in here and grab the lead in the 20th minute. Sumner will go over now to take it. Oh, boy, great effort there by Prito. '21st minute. Commodores unable to slip anything through on those corners. And now we're back out near neutral territory. As I was saying on the women's broadcast, big sports day. We got the Belmont Stakes held not in Belmont or at Belmont, but in Saratoga. It really is a unique place, Saratoga Springs. Man, fun, music, arts, beautiful woods, everything upstate New York. And you got the Stanley Cup Finals, I think, get underway tonight. Connor McDavid will finally be playing a game that people on the East Coast can watch. They're not in bed. And I hope that he is appreciated. It's stunning to me that he's been in the league 9 years already. Feels like just yesterday he was rambling around Erie, leading the Erie Otters to the OHL championship. And I believe the year before they won it, they lost in the championship series. But it was an incredible run. And they give it all the way back to Card. Played up. Are they onside? I guess Meyer is. Oh, cross was headed out. Commodores see if they can keep the pressure on. Sumner has some room in the middle. Oh, I don't think he ever saw the Flower City defender there, and it was intercepted. And Rice boots it down the field. That was unfortunate. I just never saw him. Leah, no whistle. That was a good play, clean play. It was right in front of us, and now here comes Flower City. Almeida down there for Flower City. He'll throw it in. Nope, he won't. Kelly will throw it in. Raj Mahan goes in the middle, intercepted. Look out, keeper's out. Here we go. Verbinski has it rejected. Oh, a golden chance. Long ball on, but it's going to go wide to the right. Now here's Lee on the right side, but the keeper's back in net, Suzuki. Oh, man, a great chance for Erie. And the centering pass is off. Oh, a golden opportunity for the Commodores. But Flower City was able to make a play and then get back in time. Now a chance, though, at a cross. And a corner, another one for Erie. 24th minute, no score. Sumner over there, they go short with Meyer. Back to Sumner, there's the cross, headed away again. Leo with all kinds of room over there. That's not a goal score sound. That's a car alarm. Leon, nice move, left-footed. Oh, it was deflected. Was that a handball, perhaps? Ball is free. And what are we going to have? I think offside on Erie. The keeper is down, Suzuki. Oh, I thought maybe there was a handball in the box, and I believe that is the nature of the argument there. Suzuki, though, is still down on his back. Hope he's okay. We had yellows. We'll figure out who exactly that was on. I was doing a live read for the stadium, looking down at the sheet. So at halftime, I'll go down and find out who that was on. Played up, coming out, Card, wicked collision. Now we get a whistle, and that's going to be on Card, the keeper. He's outside of the box, so it'll be a free kick from just outside of the box. That could have, to be honest, been on either one. Now, Card was coming out aggressively, going after the ball, but I don't know. Commodores sideline not happy at all, and now we're going to get a yellow on Card. And they agreed with me that they missed that handball in the box. That doesn't mean it was the right no call. Card is hot. He had to be separated, and you don't want to lose your keeper. You don't want to get another one. I mean, obviously you wouldn't be playing without a keeper. You'd be down a man, though. So you can probably hear the argument down there, but not happy as they get this all straightened out. But this is going to be a great opportunity. Again, Erie fortunate that it was about a yard, maybe 2 yards outside of the box, but so they get it straightened out. Great opportunity here for Flower City in the 28th minute as they form that wall through the Commodores. See if they try to chip it up over. Rice is over there. I can't see who the other one is for Flower City to potentially take this free kick. Chipped up, and again, that would have been what, 11-21, been about a 29-yard field goal from the right hash that would have been good, but well over the net, so Commodores catch a break there. Throw coming up for Flower City in front of that large yellow net device. No score, 29th minute. I really think, folks, this crowd is still stunned. They have sort of been on their hands. They're still stunned from the way that women's game ended, with Erie giving up 4 goals in the second half. Nice pass up ahead to Leah, and now wisely he's going to stall a little bit so his teammates can get up over there. Nice ball up in front, but it went off of the back of the foot of Meyer, and now coming up is Greggs, and they're going to get Greggs. And seems like all the 50-50 calls right now are going against the Commodores. It can't be Angel Hernandez. He was finally forced out. Very comfortable night, though, about 65 degrees. We have really been lucky, really, over the last few years with these Commodore matches having great weather. Near side, room for Will Kelly. Back into the middle, and Prito just whacks it out. And we're going to get a corner. I believe this is the first corner of the evening for Flower City. Rice looking for an opportunity to cross it. There it goes, and it's headed, and it goes off the crossbar, and it's whacked out. Inches away from a 1-0 goal, and then that header goes tall. So Erie What do they say? The post is the goalie's best friend. It's usually reserved for hockey, but certainly was the case there for Tyler Card and Erie. 31st, almost the 32nd minute, still scoreless here from Saxon Stadium on the campus of Mercyhurst in Erie. First 10 minutes or so, Erie controlled the field possession. That's not been the case here over the last 15 or so. Erie's been on its heels a bit. Boy, Commodores may have gotten away with one there. Echeverry with a little bump, no whistle. Back the other way now. Nice ball up ahead. Cross. It's open. Leah diving Suzuki. I'm not sure Leah had the angle to put it in from there, but Suzuki came flying in, and it'll be another corner for the Commodores. Couldn't tell if Leah had gotten that off, if it may have gone into the side of the net, but either way, it'll be a corner. This is, I think, the 7th corner for Erie. Can they finally get a friendly bounce? We'll see. And that one goes right to Suzuki. Suzuki was injured briefly earlier. Thought maybe he got kicked in the ribs when he went down to smother a ball, but he's obviously okay now. I don't think people appreciate the pounding that these keepers can take when you get a loose ball out in front. And it's not like they're wearing slippers out there. You get kicked with a cleat. It's not going to be pleasant. Just get it back to Card, who one times it high up in the air. Man, that had some hang time on it. Nice job by Leah to play it down to his feet. Nice ball up ahead. Here you go. 1-on-none for the Commodores. This is Verbinski, and a diving stop, Suzuki. Another great opportunity for Erie by the wayside, and there's a player for Flower City down. Boy, a great chance there for the Commodores, and the Suzuki with another nice play there in net. Well, they're not calling on the trainer. He went down sort of after the play. Looks like everything's all right. "34th minute here. Flower City and Erie. New score. Glad you could join us. Commodores will be home again on the 14th. That's not a doubleheader. That's just the men's team. So if you can't make it here to Saxon Stadium, we hope you can join us on the stream. Battle for the ball. FC was looking for a whistle. They didn't get it. Leah tries to head it, can't get anything on it, and Suzuki's able to grab it. Boy, that was a heck of a punt there. Ricochet, this could be trouble. Vitale into the middle. Rice deflected away. Lagamba, this is going to be a throw for Erie. Nicely done down there. Rajamahan throws it in. Lots of room over on the far side. nice job by Greggs. His momentum was taking him toward the net, was able to get it going in the other direction. We'll see if Erie can flip the field here. Oh, he had Lee on the near side. If Erie had been able to win that 50-50 ball, they would have had a nice run out. Here's Leah. Is he on? I guess he was. Meyer, middle, nice ball. Shot, deflected. Suzuki was able to get a foot on it, and it'll be another corner for the Commodores. And we got a goal kick. Throw coming up for Erie. Ooh, little contact after. Now, Kelly's complaining. There was almost no contact there. I mean, come on. Yeah, that was offside. And there's the whistle. So Erie will have a free kick from about the equivalent of the American football 40-yard line. 39th minute, no score. Commodores have not had a ton of overall pressure, but they've had a bunch of corners that haven't borne any fruit, and then a couple of great chances, but Suzuki, the keeper, has made a couple of excellent plays back there. And thus we are scoreless. Flower City also was unable to capitalize. They had a free kick from about a yard outside the box and a pretty good angle, but it sailed over the net. It was probably their best opportunity. The officials, Erie was contending also that the refs may have missed a handball in the box that would have resulted in a PK for Erie. That was their contention and mine, to be honest, but no such handball was called. That'll go out, and we got a corner. They go short. Scrum of players down there, but it's going to go over and out, and a goal kick for Card. 41st minute, 0-0. So Card will wait for his compadres to get down the field, and boy, he has a big leg. Rice was able to boot it back, and they're going to give it right back to Card. Leah is going to be onside. He's going to have a good look at a cross here. Middle headed up, out. Good effort. Just didn't have the right angle, and it's a goal kick. And they get a whistle there, and a bit of a nickel dimer. There was a push, so it'll be a free kick from midfield for the Commodores. See if they can get anything out of this here in the 42nd minute. We'll try to let you know how much extra time they give them. Greggs on the near side plays it down to Leah, who gets pushed in the back, so another free kick coming up for the Commodores. Raja Mahan, the guilty party. Sumner's over there for Erie. We'll see who ends up taking this. And let's see, they hadn't turned him loose yet, so they're going to have to bring it back. Lankoff, the other one over there for Erie, to potentially take this free kick. Sumner now. That one might have been a little shorter than he wanted it. It's going to go out for a goal kick. 44th minute. Commodores employing better pressure here over the last few minutes, but not much time left in the first half. We're in the 44th minute. Echeverry plays it into the middle. And Sumner with a man on. Meyer. Now Greggs. Greggs back to Meyer. One-time cross. Loose for a moment. Cleared away. Boy, Lankoff may have had a decent shot there from the top. Played it over to the far side. Sometimes these guys can be a little too unselfish. But again, Erie much better here over the last couple of minutes. We'll see how much extra time they give them here now in the 45th minute. Greggs is going to have a cross. That one's going to be way too far. Numbers here. Look out. Nice play there to stop a potential run out. They're going to give him 3 minutes of extra time. So it's been an eventful first half, just no scoring on either side, at least not yet. Got about 2:30 remaining here in stoppage time. Part of the reason this crowd might be quiet is because all the youngsters are behind us on the baseball field playing kickball. Nice play. See if Erie can get a run out here. It was Peterson that forced the turnover and then was a little miffed thereafter. Sumner plays it to the far side here. Mervchik accelerating, gives it. Leah now on the other side of the field. Nothing doing there. Lights starting to come on here at Saxon Stadium. Hardly any clouds when we got here around 2 o'clock for the women's game, but it has clouded up significantly over the course of this afternoon. Still a gorgeous day. Good bonfire weather, incidentally. Back the other way. Kelly, and it's knocked away. Well done. Throw coming up for the Commodores. Boy, that was played down. What a beautiful ball. Let's see if that gets it to the end line, and it will for a goal kick. Bad break for Erie. If that had just been a bit softer, it's a great idea. If that had just been a bit softer, could have forced a throw maybe or die down there, and you get some pressure. Kelly plays it up, and that's got to be a push, and it will be. Rice, and that Commodores player is still down. It didn't look like a violent push. That's Echeverry, slow to get up. And that'll do it. Oh, nope, I thought that was going to be the whistle. I'm surprised. Let's see, they'll make him kick it, I guess. And that'll do it. No score after one. We'll be back in about 15 minutes. All right, second half getting ready to get underway here. Commodores and Flower City, no score. Each team has had a couple of chances. Can't say that one has really dominated play more than the other. MVP certainly for Flower City has been Suzuki, the keeper, as he made a couple of great plays having to come out. One instance, he got kicked, I think, in the ribs or something, was down for a little while. The Commodore keeper, Tyler Card, got yellowed earlier, as did, was it 8? Peterson? Mm-hmm. Yeah, Peterson, thank you. Also got a yellow, so they each have a yellow for Erie. I don't believe in that thing with Peterson that anyone from Flower City was carded. It looks like Nathan Ferguson, 99, will start the second half for Flower City. He was not out there in the first half. I'll let you know if there's any other changes. Commodores with some early pressure here. It's going to be booted away. And that'll be grabbed by Suzuki. Tomas Nagy is the other substitute in for Flower City here to start this second half. Not sure if he's related to longtime Cleveland Indians pitcher Charlie Nagy. So Nagy and Ferguson, the two newbies out there for Flower City, as we are about a minute and a half into this second half. That was a good cross, but nothing doing, and flying and whacking it out was Merchick for Erie. The other thing about this field turf, and it's been around now, I think Nebraska in 01 might have been the first team. The Tampa Bay Rays used it maybe in the late 90s, but boy, you try a slide tackle on that old AstroTurf from the 70s, 80s, and 90s, and I actually did it because for many years in Erie when I was growing up, the big stadium, Veterans Stadium, was that old carpet on concrete, and man, did that stink. Shot right at Card, right into his chest. Look what I found. Chance averted. You get the wind knocked out of you from a shot that hard. But that old turf, I remember I think, sophomore year of high school was the last year they had that turf at what is known as Veterans Stadium in Erie on 26th Street. It's a horseshoe, holds about 12,000. It's a very big for a high school stadium and big for a small college or a medium college even. And the winning goal in that game was scored against my team because the opposition had a ball come in and it bounced right over the head of the keeper off that turf and into the net. This is going to be a free kick for Erie, much to the dismay of Flower City. Gavin Rice, in particular, is not thrilled with that call. And it looks like he's going to get a yellow here. I don't know if that's for the act or for the arguing. Either way, Rice is going to get a yellow. And I don't know why, if you're the referee, we need a prolonged discussion. Just card him and move on, and they finally do. So Rice draws the yellow, and a pretty good chance here for Erie from the far near side. Sumner and Lankoff are over there. And we've got something before anything happened here. We've seen this too, and I don't really know why, that the referees tend to ref the second half of a match much more closely. And they tend to call a lot more in the second half. At least this year, we've seen that be the case. Could just be a coincidence. Sumner. Loose. Goes wide, and a goal kick. Erie in that first half had, I believe it was 8 corner kicks. But obviously, 0-0, nothing came out of them. '51st minute. Ooh, collision there at midfield. We're going to get a foul on the Commodores. I think that's Peterson over there. The incidental contact, but a foul nonetheless. Lelia, I thought he was maybe held there by Lagamba, and is just booted up back the other way. No win now to speak of. Played up. Give, go. Boy, I really thought initially that Sumner was offside, but they didn't blow the whistle. And Dylan Rice, who just got the yellow, gets the first goal of this match, and it's 1-0. So Rice makes it 1-0. Yeah, I thought it was offside. So Flower City may have caught a break on that first goal of this match for either side. And 7+ minutes into the second half, it's 1-0 for the team from Rochester, dressed in the white, black, purple stripes. If you replace the white on their jerseys with green, they'd look like an Advent wreath. Back the other way now. Here's Peterson. Gets it up ahead down into the corner. Leah does not get a good bounce on that. Peterson again gets around his man, but then he stumbles, and it's kept in. Well done down there. And another chance here for Flower City. Look at that move right down the middle. Great chance here. And it's poked away, and what are we going to get? Offside, I guess. Well, I thought that was going to be a sure goal for Flower City. And a late offside call it was. Still a good crowd here. Lee, nice job to play it to himself, but a spacing issue there for Erie, but it was kept in. Now they go, Peterson's all alone on the left. We'll see if they give it to him. No, great move, shot, goal! Wow! Ryan Mervchik with a strike, and it is 1-1. Erie Commodores goal scored by number 13, Ryan Mervchik. What a goal by Mervchik. Boy, does he have a strong leg. And he just pounded it from the near left side into the back right corner. And it was a brief lead for Flower City. We are tied at 1 here now in the 55th minute. And that finally woke this crowd from their perhaps dazed state still from the end of that women's game, but now they are into it a little bit. But room here for Flower City. Vitale with a nice ball up ahead. There's the cross. Look out, and it's cleared away. Ooh, and did that player in the back, I think the Flower City may have taken a foot to the face there, incidentally, on that clear. I was actually surprised there wasn't a call, to be honest. It was incidental, but I think that may have been what happened. And he's going to be sent off. He may have drawn blood, and so they're going to have to get him taped up. So Rice is able to come back in. That one towards Suzuki, couldn't get much on it, and it's rolled out over to the far side. Rice is back out there. And that's the rule in any sport. You see it a lot in basketball where somebody gets cut or whatever, and they've just got to come off while they tape it up. Oddly, in the sport where you think it would most frequently happen, football, American football, you don't really ever see anyone that can come off the field because they got cut or something. 50-50, won by Sumner. Chance here maybe for Erie to take the lead one time, and it goes wide. Good effort. Well set up. Peterson's shot just went wide. He couldn't put it straight on because of where the defenders were located. Played up. Look out here. Rice shoots. Diving stop to his left. Card. As usual, lots of dogs here today. I've counted 5 now. I see the 5th down here. Looks like a puppy. kid just petted it and then sprinted away as fast as he could. '59th, now 60th minute, 1-1. Both goals scored here in the second half. And incidentally, that goal for Erie by Mervchik was the first goal of the afternoon. Both men's and women's games scored at the north end of the stadium. Combined, all 8 goals had been scored at the other end. Going to go back to Suzuki. And they're going to get a foul on Leah there. Suzuki to the near side to Rice. Yeah, this will be an Erie throw. Peterson whistle. He was held, so free kick for Erie. All kinds of room in the middle here. Lankoff plays it over to the far side. Lagamba was able to track it down in the corner. Now they come up. Throw for Flower City. Kelly over there will take it. And we're going to get a sub. Harrison Watts will check into the game. A bump in the back. No whistle there. It wasn't much contact, but did have the ball. Surprised. Refs swallow their whistle in that instance, and it'll be played back to Suzuki. I mean, again, it wasn't a lot of contact, but '64th minute, still 1-1. Played back, and Suzuki was coming at a pretty good rate, but he was able to pick it up fairly easily. And that'll be blown dead. Watts, nice job to head it forward right toward Leah. Leah fires, deflected, corner coming up. Boy, that was well done by Watts, who just checked into the game. A lot easier to head it when you've got that big head of hair. Believe that's Lankoff down there to take it. In front of the lacrosse nets. And once again, before a free kick, this is a corner, we've got a discussion. I just don't, just tell them where to go and, you know. And he's right back to the exact same spot. Another corner here for Erie. They've had a bunch, haven't been able to capitalize. Up, knocked away. Boy, Suzuki has played well, and that one from straight on goes up into the tree. Back the other way. Look out. Middle shot deflected away. Another nice save by Card. That was a howitzer. Rice. Middle. Shot straight on. Ooh. It hit Almeida right in the stomach. It looked like that's not good. That'll take you a couple of seconds to shake that off. May have been below the stomach, which would be even worse. So Card with the free kick, or the goal kick rather. 68th minute, 1-1. Obviously, I don't know if that was a miss hit. If it was intentional to burn it on the ground, it worked. But Leah can't quite get there to keep it in. But as this game wears on, you get the sense that one goal could do it. And that one never came in, so that I think goes all the way back to where that throw came. I guess not. Once again, incorrect about the rules. I thought if the throw never went in, it went to the other team from the spot of the throw, but evidently not. Played up. Coming out is Suzuki, is coming in hard with Sumner. Those are two big guys. Don't want to see them collide. Up ahead, Rice. Rice with room. Look out. You got a 3-on-2 here. Played into the middle. Beautiful pass, shot, score. Boy, doesn't get any prettier than that. Almeida puts it in from Rice, and it's 2-1. That was just a beautiful play. Pass and goal. Rodrigo Almeida. So, 2-1, 70th minute. And that's going to be the third yellow on the Commodores. '71st minute, 2-1. Commodores. We're hoping to get a win here to make everybody feel better after that rough ending to the women's game. Free kick from just inside of midfield. Rice into the middle, bicycle attempt, went past Almeida. That'll be a goal kick. Nice move by Nagy there to weave his way through, but couldn't get anything really going toward the net for Flower City. Well, again, the Commodores will be back home on the 14th when they take on Niagara 18-12. It's actually a pretty clever name. And that really will be a battle for Lake Erie, the Commodores against Niagara. Interesting. This one goes out, and we're going to get a corner. See if Erie can come right back with a tying goal. Sumner will take it. Leah's centering pass, nothing doing, and it goes the other way. Almost totally covered in clouds now. It's going to rain later this evening. And on that last goal, looking at Card shouting instructions, the Erie Key, there's nothing he could do. It was just a beautiful pass and a beautiful finish. We've seen a couple of great goals today. There was a phenomenal one on the women's side scored by Grace Emanuel where she split defenders, turned on the jets, and fired it in. That was the one that made it 3-0 Erie. It looked like they would run away with it. Not the case. But it was a beautiful goal by Emanuel nonetheless. Nice ball down into the corner. Contact, both guys flying, and I think that's the right call. I'm biased, but it did look like the Flower City player down there pushed off first before they got tangled up. And it'll be a free kick down there for the keeper, Card. Watts goes up for it, keeps it, loses it, and it'll be a throw for Flower City. Watts just had it pop away from him. 75th minute, 2-1. Flower City in front here. And we've got an injured Flower City player now. Yeah, it's Ferguson who came in at halftime. Appears to have hurt his left leg. And now he's up. We've got subs coming in for the Commodores. Ignacio Gallego comes in. Ethan Zarka. And Girouge into the game, number 31. Back the other way. Commodores, and now we're going to get a foul on Erie there as we've got another Flower City player down. That was Rice that was briefly down, but he's all right. '77th minute, 2-1. That's going to be a throw for Erie down far side. Chance in the middle here. Obviously, a goal here for Flower City would make it very hard for Erie, but it's cleared away. Another example of perhaps the team being too unselfish. Card able to easily field that, and now you can sense a little bit of urgency coming from Erie now, trailing 2-1 in the 79th minute. That kickball game behind us is still going on, incidentally. It's got to be a high-scoring one. Nice ball up ahead. Chance here maybe for Erie. There's the cross. Oh, and it was mishit. Frustrating there. Gallego just mishit it, looking to cross it, and that chance by the wayside. Prito will play it back to Card, plays it up. Zarka giving chase now into the corner. He just came in, gets bumped out of bounds. This should be a throw for the Commodores, but it is not. Boy, they missed that one. Zarka did not hit that last, but it will go for Flower City, and there was some debate, incidentally, not that I'm whining or anything, but that perhaps the Flower City squad was offside on their first goal. That was the thinking of some in the press box. But it is what it is. Zarka plays it into the center. Nobody there. It'll be a throw for Erie. Watts heads it, but there was nobody there at the top, and it's cleared away. Back to Card. Blasts it up. Throw for Erie. 81st minute. Gavin Rice. You got Gavin and Dylan. Dylan's 11, Gavin 19. Gavin's been all over the field tonight. Pass up ahead, a little bit too long. Nice side tackle to come in, or wasn't really a slide tackle. There was nobody else there but to get the ball for Erie. That one is kept in, and it's going to go all the way back to Card. Center. Oh, header Watts went high up into the air. Man, oh, man. He can really elevate. They play on. 3-on-3 back the other way. Commodores got to be careful here. Oh, what a nice move. Far side. Look out. Nagy. Keep her out. Nagy scores. That may be the clincher. Card came out, couldn't get it, and Nagy, who came in at halftime, makes it 3-1 Flower City. Luis Trapp has subbed into the game for the Commodores. And DeJuan Barthley is getting ready to sub in. So it's 3-1, and all 4 goals in this match have been scored in the second half. It was 0-0 at the break. But Nagy may have just clinched this thing. Commodores will now need to score twice in the next 7 minutes, plus however much extra time they put on. Mervchik, who scored the lone goal for the Commodores, plays it up ahead. Zarka. Zarka with some room. Nice move. Zarka fires, and it goes right to Suzuki, who was able to knock it away. Boy, that was a great shot by Zarka after a great move, but Suzuki was there to bat it. This one coming up, and oh, if my arms were just a little bit longer. Couldn't get it. Not like baseball where you get to keep it. I mean, whoop. I'm not sure what you do with it. All the way over to the far side now. Greg's giving chase. He's played the entire match. Long ball in, and it goes all the way through. '85th minute, 3-1. We're going to get some subs, or a sub coming up for Flower City. Commodores keeping the pressure on. They need something quick. They need 2 quickly. That is Andrew O'Neill that's going to check in for Flower City. They have a 77, a 91, and a 99. You don't often see numbers quite like that. Zarka with it. That was 1-on-3, and it's going to be a throw. Commodores disagree. They think it should have been their throw, but it'll be Flower City. And now O'Neill will check in, as will the aforementioned 91. That's Alexander Vega will come in as well. I don't think that's anything specific on their pants. I was wondering what the logos were on their shorts, but it looks like it's just some kind of a design. It's kind of cool looking. They actually look more like swim trunks than anything else, but it was like unique uniforms. Approaching the 87th minute, and actually Varga's there. He hasn't checked in yet. He's stretching out on the sideline. Free kick here, Flower City, with a 3-1 lead in the 87th minute. All 4 goals, like I said, scored in the second half here. Sawan Rajamahan, number 5, is also down there to check in for Flower City. But, I mean, we're already in the 87th minute. Not sure if they'll even get a chance. 1-on-1, and this one is headed back. That was nicely done there by number 13, Ryan Mervchik, to head it back to the keeper Card under duress. And, of course, when you head it back, you're allowed to use your hands as the keeper. Watts, Sumner. Sumner has some room in the middle, fires, and it's deflected. Zarka now with it. Zarka looking for just a little bit of daylight to get a shot off. They flip it over to the far side now. Greggs. Left it for Giroux. Now Trapp. Finally, it rolls out. It'll be a throw for the Commodores down there. And now we're going to get those aforementioned subs. 91 Vega, 5 Sawan Rajamahan. Ajan Rajamahan started this game for Flower City. And obviously, they're taking their sweet time to get off here. Milking the clock now in the 89th minute. So disappointing result to be sure for the Commodores in a 0-0 halftime game, but so similar to the friendly against Buffalo. That, as I recall, was scoreless, and then Buffalo came out and scored 3 quick goals. It wasn't that quick in this game, in today's match, but Buffalo came out and you blinked and it was 3-0. This one was 2-0. Or rather, it was 1-1, excuse me. It was 1-0, and then the Commodores tied it on Mervchik's goal, but then 2 consecutive for Flower City, and that's where we're at, 3-1 now in the final minute and a half before extra time. All kinds of room at the top for Zarka. He lets it fly, and it's right on Suzuki. And we got to give Suzuki credit. He's had a heck of a game, and he got kicked in the ribs accidentally. There was a loose ball in front. But he has played extremely well. Wonder if he plays hoops. He is a tall goalkeeper. Oh, nice move near side. Nagy, who scored the most recent goal, giving chase and going over there, is the keeper Card. He's able to corral it as we approach extra time here. We're in the 90th minute. Four minutes they're going to give him. So, see what the Commodores can put together here. And remember, every goal is big. Goal differential is huge as far as a tiebreaker. So you could get one here, loose in front, and they score. And they may not be done yet. Watts puts it in, and they're going to come up quickly and set things up. So it's 3-2, and they still have about 3.5 minutes now of extra time. So Watts puts it in, and the crowd gets into it, and the Commodores have a little bit of life here, 3-2. We are in extra time. So we're about a minute in. Now this will count. This will not count. They gave them 4, but this stoppage of play will extend the amount of time that they have. So they're going to go over 4 as they had to get this all straightened out. We're about a minute and a half in, but again, you can throw this lag time here out, and they'll add that to the back end of the 4 minutes. So it's 3-2 now, Erie. Back the other way, Card out. That one hit off the crossbar of the football post. Either way, it's a goal kick. And Card will set it up, and the Commodores will try to come up and steal a spectacular draw here. We'll see if they can get one more goal. Trailing 3-2. I tell you what, Watts has really made an impact since checking in here in the second half. Suzuki falls on it. And obviously they will stall as much as is humanly possible here, talking about Flowers City, and Suzuki just boots it high into the air down the field. Card telling his guys to get down there. He's just going to blast it away. Watts is down there, as is Zarka, as is Gallego. Throw coming up. Sumner. Extra time. Got about 2+ minutes. Again, it'll be up to the referee. See how much time he'll add to the 4 after that goal where there was some lag time. Mervchik. And that pass intercepted. That's a big exchange there, and then Mervchik commits the foul on the back end. He's going to get a yellow, and that was an unfortunate sequence of events for Erie. If he had perhaps, and now, of course, they can't, they only give the card. But if Mervchik had been able to get it past that defender, Erie may have had a rush. Instead, now Flowers City can just sort of waste some time setting things up and boot it down deep into the Erie end. That may be it. We'll see if Erie can flip the field and get one more rush here. We're now 2.5 unofficially into the extra time. This will be a throw for the Commodores down in that far end. Yeah, room here on the near side. Mervchik plays it up. Nice ball. Watts looking for his second goal of extra time, but it's whacked out of there. Mervchik fires it into Watts. We're about 3:20 unofficially into the extra time. Zarka, can he get there in time? No, and a goal kick. Couldn't quite get there for the cross. So we got about 30 seconds left or so. Again, this is all unofficial. But they may give him another minute. We'll see. Yeah, that's going to be a foul. Yeah, you're going to get Luis Trapp with a foul. That was fairly blatant. Nagy is down. He's not. I mean, he's. I don't know when the Oscars are. I think they're usually early spring, but we'll see if he gets nominated. Or the Emmys or the Golden Globes, any one of them. 3-2, Commodores trailing here. We're in extra time. We're well into the 4-minute mark over, so. And that'll do it. So, Commodores fall here today 3-2 to Flower City. They'll be back home Friday the 14th. That's this Friday against Niagara. So long, everybody.